Hey everybody, it's Tim again, and today I have something very interesting for you. You know, when you poke around on the internet or eBay or whatever, some different shopping sites, what you're going to find once in a while are unique collectibles you never knew existed. And this one's from Mart. Now, I think it's a fairly popular company, popular enough, obviously, to have a U.S. site. This, to me, from what I can gather, a lot of people are selling these and shipping them from China if you're looking on eBay. But I tell you what really appealed to me, I'm not much for the, I don't know, the scrunched, disfigured action figure sort of thing. I'm really not much for that at all. I mean, but you know, it's interesting with this one because they actually, the picture I saw, they're all in theater seats. And I thought, wow, what a cool concept. And on the back of them, they had the actual Universal Monsters logos from each respective film. So you can see here at the bottom, you have some from Van Helsing. These aren't all classic Universal Monsters, but this looks to me like the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. You got the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera, Invisible Man, The Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, and Dracula and the Wolfman, and Frankenstein's monster. And let me give you a quick 360 of this to give you a look at what the packaging looks like. These are blind boxes, meaning that, you know, you got a chance to get repeats, which I don't like. But you got to take that chance once in a while. You can actually buy them on eBay that are already open, but not only are you paying anywhere from 15 to 25 bucks per pop if you do that, you're also looking at another $8 worth of shipping, at least through Mart US. And I think that's popmart.com. And you can select that you're a U.S. buyer if you are indeed in the U.S. You can at least order the blind boxes. They're $15.99 each. You get a $5 deal off for the first one. So between this one, I actually ordered two in the hope that I get the two I want. Most specifically, I thought, okay, I'll take that. And it was only $3 for shipping. So once this winds around here, I'm going to give you a closer look at the packaging. Again, this is just, they look cool on the package, but wait till you see them in person. When I saw the photos, it's like, wow, those are really, really cool looking. And if you wind this around, generally they give you the odds of what you're going to get. All these odds are the same. I don't know if I can get it up close enough, but they also all basically say 1 in 9. But there is 1 in 100, which is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Of course, I found out that mystery figure just by searching around on the internet. And interesting thing about it is, on eBay, you don't see a lot of U.S. sellers dealing with these. I maybe saw one. Basically, it's people from China, so they must not be available here. I would say, pretty much surmise that I got this shipped from China. This is the actual box it came in. Real sturdy box from Mart. Okay. And it looks like it came from New Jersey. So, you know, I like that. Showed up in a decent amount of time, less than a couple weeks. What I'm going to do, since these are blind box figures, I actually took the liberty of opening one at the bottom just to kind of save a little bit time. So what I'm going to do here is literally unbox them. I have no idea what's inside of these, so I'm hoping up front to get the Creature from the Black Lagoon as well as Frankenstein's monster. I guess I wouldn't mind the Bride of Frankenstein or Dracula. Those probably would be my top 4. So let's see what we get here. The reason I'm opening this from the bottom is because I like collecting the boxes too. And this looks like it comes with the actual theater chair, and I will reveal that after I am done with this. Oh, it looks like I already know. It looks like I'm getting the Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is awesome. I didn't realize that there were actual cards in here. Well, there goes the surprise right off the bat, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna act surprised. Yes. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. How cool is that? And what I love that is that they got like a little water thing here. So, and he's eating some fish, it looks like. So, yeah. That's exactly the one I wanted, so I won't have to buy a used version, quote unquote, from a Chinese collector and pay the extra fees and wait for the waiting time. Now, here's what's really cool here. You see in the back, they got the official Creature from the Black Lagoon art on the back. The actual date it was released, I don't think you see that often when you buy any collectibles that have any sort of title treatment along with them. So yeah, what a very cool buy. You got the Creature from the Black Lagoon for the first one, which is exactly what I wanted for number one. Number two, this is going to be a complete surprise. I'm not going to try not to let that card fall out to spoil the surprise ahead of time. So here we go with this one. Now, of course, the danger with the blind boxes is you can always get a repeat. Obviously, I can tell there's legs here sitting forward. I really don't know what this one's going to be. No guesses, so here we go. Ooh, looks like I got the Phantom of the Opera. That's pretty cool. And along with that comes this stuff here. It's in a plastic packaging. You can see the mask. Looks a little bit different than the Lon Chaney version of the Phantom of the Opera. I love the way this stuff is packaged. Really nice. You got the mask. And it looks like here we have a rose, which I'm going to have to tear that open and get that out of there. I'll take care of that in a minute. Let's get the chair out of there. Yeah, sorry for the delay here. Here we go. That's always kind of tough, isn't it? All right, here we go. There's the chair. And on the back, there it is. Let's go like this here. And that was indeed released August 27th, 1943. And that was the version, I believe, is actually in color. I haven't watched that version in a long, long time. So you can see that the mask goes on here. You can take it off for the scarring. And you place it here. So yeah, the idea for all of this is that you can set up eventually a theater diorama. I'm going to take the camera over here. And 1 out of 2 isn't bad, considering. All right, those are what these things look like in, I can't say the flesh, but in the plastic. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty happy with this. Getting a 50% deal on a 1 out of 9 or 10 chance of the ones that I wanted blind box wise. That's pretty cool. So I'll show you these from the side. Again, they're sitting in theater seats, but I just think that is so cool. And then, of course, the whole idea with this is to set yourself up a theater diorama. So what I'll do, too, is I'm not getting commission or anything, but I will set up in the comments below. I will certainly have a link to where you can order these. And again, if you're in the U.S., I mean, it's going to probably run you about $30 or so. With the shipping, especially after your first order, you get that $5. So that's a pretty good deal. But these are pretty sturdy. They don't feel cheapy. They don't feel hollow. Okay, I'm just going to sit this guy right here. They actually feel like they're solid plastic, which is good too. And there's a whole variety of these things. They got some of them, I think, for the Conjuring universe as well. This is where I'm going to stop because it can get really spendy especially if you're going the blind box route trying to figure out what is what. But to start with, these deformed figures or whatever the heck they call them, I'm not a huge fan, but since I'm a big Universal Monsters collector, I thought, hey, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. So this is a shorter review, but again, something a little bit different. I like to find those deals once in a while where you can find some different sorts of collectibles if you're a Universal Monsters guy like I am. And Right now it's kind of a tiny little drought waiting for the next round of NECA stuff. As you can see in the background, that's what I'm looking for the most. Can't set this down, but again, that's what the box looks like as well. There you go. So my name is Tim Lammers. I review cool movie toys. Please follow me on this channel. Please subscribe. Please tell all your Universal Monsters loving friends, your action figure loving friends, and I'll be back with another review very, very soon. Happy toy hunting, everybody.